Let's start from the moment before you come to the job hunt, for how long you've been looking before you came, and then what happened after you came.
I'm product manager, and I was like the startup that I was working at they decided to downsize to basically the founding team. It happened somewhere around December 2023. Due to several reasons, the war being one of them, but also like some financial issues and clients issues and all of that, the typical startup life. So around mid-December, I was I was cut off, and I was looking for a job at product management via the usual platforms like LinkedIn and Friends, and trying to find listings in some different places, and all the circumstances that were like pretty tough, and it was very hard to find not only like a role that would suit me, but even when I did find a role that would suit me, it had like tons of applicants, because the market was the recruiters market. So like on each job there was a lot of competition, and I didn't feel like, even though I felt that I had an edge as an individual, as a professional, I didn't feel that I had an edge the way I was presenting myself. If it's my LinkedIn profile, or if it's my resume, or the way I was telling my story. And these main 3 points, they were the points that I felt a bit that I had to improve them. So I took, I guess, around 2 months, maybe more, maybe 3 months, just trying to find a job on my own via all of these platforms and ways that I told you. And I saw that it didn't yield any result. I think that I didn't even had one job interview, like from this way.
Yes, if I remember well from our first conversation, you did not.
The main thing about JobHunt that I didn't want to apply sooner was actually the price, because I thought that maybe it was a bit too high, the price, and I thought, what would I gain? Because you always do the math, right? So if you get a job, so for how fast will you, for example, if you increase your salary, for how fast will you get back what you invested in JobHunt, and if it's worth it, if you can find a job faster, then, well, the usual math. And I thought that maybe the price was a bit elevated, but when I saw like for 2-3 months I don't get any calls, and the situation of the market, it was tough. It is still tough. I decided that I'm applying to JobHunt, and I want to go all the way together with JobHunt, who let you help me find a job. So I think I contacted you like somewhere in February, and we met and we spoke, and you explained everything very well. I understood everything, but it still took me like some time to make my mind and to decide that, okay.
Yes, I forgot about this. Yes, that actually you joined the service after a month or something.
Yeah.
I mean, you were in Molim, but yes, it took you some time. I forgot about it.
Yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to take some time to think about all the options. Well, after you laid everything, all of the options, all of your services, then I wanted to take it into consideration and to wait and to see if it's worth it. And I decided that I wanted to use this service. In my opinion, it was above my expectations, because you wrap from 360 degrees every aspect of the job search. For me, it was mainly my 3 points that I felt that I needed to improve. It's the way I present myself in my resume, because I don't think that when we first spoke that my resume was bad, but I don't think that it's also like representing me the best way possible.
Yes.
and with the
Yes.
best way that recruiters that look for applicants, what they want to see. It didn't fit exactly. So this was important to me also to improve my LinkedIn profile and to work on the story on how I present myself with all my experience and what is more important, what is less important, what to present first, what to present next, when do I lose the recruiter's attention, and things like that. So all these three things, they worked really good, and also the process is very logical because you publish like once in 2 weeks, right? And then you prepare the resume and the cover letter, and then it's closed to changes. Then you publish it, and for 2 weeks you look to see what happens. And if you get any calls, then you can assume that maybe your resume is good. And if you don't get any calls, then you assume that the resume is not good, and you can see how to twitch and pick it to get better results.
Yes.
And then again and again and again, like several publications, until you get the best results that you want. So if you get calls and you get called to interviews and you don't pass, then okay, why didn't I pass? What happened there? Maybe I don't present myself as I should. So, and also everything is you document everything, every step of the way with every recruiter to see where you failed and where you succeeded at what stages, to be able to track it and to improve over time.
Yes.
So I think the process works very good, and it's as an analytical person, it spoke to me because I saw the improvement over time. And all in all, I found what is for me like my dream job, exactly what I was aiming for. So for me, it was worth it like 100 times more than it cost.
I'm very happy to hear this. And you know what? This was very interesting moment in your process, that your results were like a wave. I'm calling it a wave. In some publications you had very nice results, but I remember, I think maybe the second publication you didn't have anything. And then in the end you told me, now when I'm closing I started getting more results. And it's a great picture of today's market and how it's working, that you never know what to expect and what in which direction to go, but there is no giving up in any case, and we did a very, very good job together. Really, I'm very proud.
Yeah, I think so too. And also your involvement, your personal involvement was also key in this process, because like your positive energies and consulting you, and every time we met for the publications, you gave me excellent advice and you gave excellent points for improvement. So also your personal involvement was very, very important in this process. So it's not only just the technical process of JobHunt, but also you accompanying me along the way was also very critical.
Thank you very much for this, but I would never do it without you. You know how many times I told you that I wish that all of my clients are like you, because you really listened every single word on the road. Whatever I told you, you were like, okay, I will do it, because I told you in the beginning that I would never do anything, to harm your job search. It's very important in this process to this trust in between of us. So it was really very, very, very.
Yeah,
very
absolutely. I think we have a good connection. So I trusted you from the beginning to give me good advice and to follow along what you advised me, and it worked out, proved itself.